Hi, I'm Scott Flowers with Cloud Ninjas. Today we're here to continue our series on the Dell PowerEdge R360 server. In this video, we're going to specifically focus on RAID. Let's get going. Hey, thanks for stopping by today. To learn a little bit more about the Dell PowerEdge R360 server, do us a favor, if you find anything that helps you in this video, click that like and smash that subscribe. All right, we'll hop in. This video is going to be specifically dedicated to RAID. So what we're going to do in the video is we're going to talk about the different types of RAID, which primarily there's two types of form factors, and that's going to break down to several different types. Then we're going to throw up a nice little handy dandy chart that's going to compare and contrast the different RAID levels, if they're cache, if they're hardware, or which type they are as a whole. So we're just going to break it all down, let you pause it there so that you can kind of choose which RAID might be best for you. And then we're going to show you how to install both types of RAID. And at the end, we're going to show you how to configure RAID 5 on the software side. So it's going to be just like a nice little screen capture that shows you every little step on how to configure RAID 5. So yeah, there's going to be a lot going on. Let's just get into the good stuff. All right, so as I mentioned, there are two types of RAID. And yeah, there's a lot of RAID options, but there's two types of RAID. So you're going to have your front-loading RAID, which is going to go about right here-ish. And then you're going to have your PCIe RAID, which is going to go about right here-ish, right? So there's two types of options that you can use. Both are great. With the R360, there's a dedicated RAID port in here for a PCIe RAID, which is very helpful. And there's also a dedicated port up here for your front-loading RAID. So either one works, both are great options, and we're going to show you how to install both. But before we install, let's throw up our handy chart real quick, and this is going to just show you several RAID options. Now this is all of Dell's specific RAID options. There are other cards you can use, like LSI cards for instance, but these are going to be Dell's RAID cards that are all 100% compatible. This is off of Dell's spec sheet, and it's going to compare and contrast the different, cache levels, what RAID levels you can do. Can you just do, RAID 1? Can you do RAID 10? RAID, what can you do? So there's all the different RAIDs. Is it a hardware RAID? Is it going to be a front-loading RAID? Is it going to be a PCIe RAID? Is it software? Just all the different stuff, right? So pause it here, figure out what you want. If you have questions, drop a comment down below. Email us at support or sales at cloudninjas.com and we can help you out. But after that, not much we can do. That's what we got, a bunch of choices. All right, from here what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to install your RAID cards. But before we do, I'm going to go grab my ESD gear and be right back.
Hey, this is Mason with Cloud Ninjas, and today I'm going to show you how to install your RAID card into your Dell PowerEdge R360 server. So first things first, we have our housing bracket, our RAID card, and our Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to be using this Phillips head screwdriver to screw our housing bracket onto our RAID card and to secure it onto the motherboard of our Dell PowerEdge R360 server. First things first, we have our housing bracket and our RAID card. Just going to go ahead and grab your RAID card. As you can see, this is the port for the connector, and these are the screw holes where that housing bracket is going to sit. Simply all you're going to do is just go ahead and flip your RAID card over, and this little screw hole is going to actually attach to this screw hole right here. So we're going to go ahead and put this on, and now we're going to go ahead and safely screw the first screw into the RAID card right here. So go ahead and get that screw attached to it, and just be as gentle as possible so you don't damage that RAID card. May take a couple more screw turns and just making sure that it's secured and tightened enough. Don't over tighten it or else you might break that RAID card. So just be as gentle as possible. So now that we have our housing bracket screwed onto the RAID card, we can go ahead and install this RAID card to the dedicated RAID slot. Go ahead and make sure that this latch is unlocked. We're going to go ahead and pop the latch open and lift up this server lid just like any other server you've done before. All right, so we have our RAID card right here with our housing bracket attached to it in the proper place. So we're going to go ahead and remove this riser that's located in the middle right here. And as you can see, there's these holes on both of these sides, and you're simply going to use them to lift up the riser. Just be as gentle as possible. There you go. That's how you're going to remove that riser. The cable for the RAID card is going to be located here, and it just goes and snakes all around this motherboard to end up right here. What you're going to do is connect this cable to the RAID card. That way we don't have to go underneath the RAID card when it's already installed into that dedicated slot. So just go ahead, connect that cable so that way you can save some trouble for later. All right, now that we have that cable attached to the RAID card, we can go ahead and slot it into place. Now it's a bit tricky, but just make sure you're being as gentle as possible, watching the wires, making sure the cable's all good, just being as gentle as possible to slot that RAID card into place. It may take some wiggling around, but you'll eventually be able to slot that RAID card in and it'll fully be inserted, just like that. Now, as you can see, the other part of this housing bracket is going to attach itself to the server. We're gonna go ahead and screw this RAID card into place over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and screw it into place right over here to make sure that housing bracket is safely securing the RAID card into that slot. And there you go, we're just checking to make sure everything is secured and into place, making sure that cable's not in the way. All right, so that's how you're gonna do it. That's how you install your RAID card into your Dell PowerEdge R360 server. All right, so now we're gonna show you step-by-step instructions on how to configure RAID 5 with your server. Now, RAID 5 is one of the most common configurations out there. It will require a minimum of 3 drives and a RAID controller that has RAID 5. During the post, you'll press F2 to reach system setup. Once you're in system setup, you'll go to device settings, and now you will select the desired RAID controller that you installed into your machine. Now select main menu, and on the main menu, you will select configuration management. Then go down to create virtual disk. So now you can select the RAID level that you want. In this case, we will select RAID 5. We will leave unconfigured capacity selected, and then click select physical disk. On this menu, check both for select media type options. Then select all the drives you want to configure with your RAID. Select Apply Changes and then click OK. On the Create Virtual Disk menu, then click on the Create Virtual Disk, click on the Confirm box, then click Yes and OK. So now we have our RAID 5 configured. We want to go ahead and confirm that the RAID was created. So go back to the main menu and select Virtual Disk Management. And then here you will find that we have configured RAID 5 successfully. Hey, do us a favor, leave a like and smash the subscribe. And if you're looking for any custom built Dell, HPE, Supermicro, IBM, Cisco, Gigabyte, AMD, we do it all. We have both new and refurbished. So please give us a call or leave us an email at sales@cloudninjas.com. That's sales@cloudninjas.com. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys.